It's the book of Proverbs, chapter 16. Point is verse 18, and it reads, Pride go before destruction, and a haughty spirit before a fall. Verse 19, better it is to be of a humble spirit with the lowly than to divide the spoil with the proud. I want to start off by giving all praise, all honor, and all glory to call Loyam La Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Kodash. Double honors to the elders and to the apostles that taught me this truth. Peace and salutations to the Akim across the four corners of the earth, pushing this truth with faith and with sincerity, as well as risking their lives and the freedom to do so, now more so than ever. Shalom to the Akim and the Aquat out there listening and learning, Lord willingly. This is edifying. Shalom to the Israelite foreigners scattered abroad in the land of other nations, appearing like the other nations, but subscribing to this truth. To you, I say Shalom. It's Brother Yahweh coming at you with another lesson through the Spirit, through the power of Yahweh, Bashem Yahweh Shai. Fair use, fair use. I didn't know that was going to play. But it's only fitting. I don't even know if I'm going to read any of the article, but, this is basically a parody. They're showing, I guess, that individual is supposed to be Musk. That's supposed to be Trump, and that's supposed to be Zelensky. And it reads, Elon Musk and his family have been scrutinized after photos showed him traveling with his mother and son on Air Force One, the aircraft typically designated for transporting the President of the United States. And that's just pretty much them throwing it in your face, making mockery, laughing. Saturday Night Live has been known, pretty much to be, I believe they said the creator of Saturday Night Live, just like the creator of The Simpsons, is a Freemason. And these is the way that they at least talk. They make mockery, they laugh, and that's what they're doing now. They're showing you pretty much who's running the country. The Doge, which, that meme coin was to signify and put that in your mind. You had the Doge coin that was supposed to be worth nothing, it's supposed to be like a joke, but in actuality, it actually held very high significance. Because, like I said, going to that guy, 19 Keys, when they, like I said, I remember the elder brother was saying how he's supposed to subscribe to Islam, but what I've learned is a lot of these Freemasons use, like when you go into Freemasonry, they say that they're accepting of all religions, but they do that because they don't really believe in those religions. They believe and worship something totally different. So that is just like a smoke screen. It's a cover. It's them doing shit in secrecy. Just like with Babylon the Great, this place is supposed to be founded on the scriptures, but then when you delve deeper and when, the Lord reveal it, you find out this place is actually based on witchcraft and sorcery. So, this is the devil being proud, and the scriptures talk about pride coming before a fall. They're boasting as if like they got this on their own, and it's the Lord, Yahweh Shai, that put them in their position. Scriptures tell you in the book of Daniel about how the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of man and give it to whomever he will. This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 9 and verse 23, the point. And, I'm going to read 23 and 24, and it reads, Thus saith the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahshua, let not the wise man glory in his wisdom, neither let the mighty man glory in his might. Let not the rich man glory in his riches, but let him that glorieth glory in this, that he understandeth and knoweth me, that I am the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahshua, which exercise loving kindness, judgment, and righteousness in the earth. For in these things I delight, saith the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahshua. Again, Daniel chapter 4, verse 17 tells you that the Most High Yahweh Bashem Yahshua ruleth in the kingdom of man and give it to whomever he will. So, again, Esau Edom with his pride, he's acting as if like he got this on his own. Scriptures talk about if you glory in this, that is the Lord. And we know Esau Edom is not going to do that. And that's why the Lord is going to come with, judgment. Scriptures talk about because judgment against an evil work is not executed speedily. These devils really think they got it. They really think that they're going to get away with it. Scriptures talk about in their sufficiency they shall be in straits. I don't even want to read any of the article. It just lightweight pissed me off because again they making mockery, being funny when this devil has an end. And the Lord doesn't deal with the proud. This is the book of Isaiah chapter 2 and verse 11. The lofty looks of man shall be humbled, and the haughtiness of men shall be bowed down, and the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua alone shall be exalted in that day. Verse 12, for the day of the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, I got to keep on emphasizing the day of doom. You know, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua was unhappy with what this guy did. And then on top of the fact, I heard, you know, because I don't even know the whole situation, you know, from the little bit that I get, I don't know if it was like a misunderstanding. I don't know. I'm not even going to delve into it because there's so many other things going on, especially within my life, let alone in Israel. You know, Israel is supposed to be like this. The Lord kind of likes controversy and drama, you know what I mean? So, you know, at the end of the day, this is just an example of the Lord basically bringing out the proud. You know, and brothers is going in on it, and rightfully as they should. Because again, when you put yourself on a pedestal, you know, the higher you are on that pedestal, the harder to fall when it's a scandal or anything, you know, when your dirt is being seen, you know. You know, it's kind of like with this devil, you know, I remember when I was homeless, me and my demon pretty much met this individual. He appeared to be an Edomite, and she was talking to him, and, you know, I was in the midst of it. I'm kind of like an antisocial person, so, you know, I'm just in the midst of it because they were talking in the midst of, you know, like they had gave when I was homeless, they had gave her something, so she's talking to him, and pretty much she was talking about, I forgot, you know, they talking, you know, about Jesus. Although my demon know that, you know, he doesn't appear like an Edomite and his name isn't Jesus, she wouldn't subscribe to the true name. That's why she in her predicament. But long story short, the Edomite looking guy, he might not even been an Edomite because he was humble enough. He said, you know, that's the thing about, you know, the color white. And he was like, pretty much any blemish or any impurity on the color white it stands out, it's shown. So when this devil is shown for the devil he is, you know, the whole world gonna see it. You know. And that's when that pride is gonna fall. You know, that's why, you know, you got that nursery rhyme, Humpty Dumpty sat on the wall, Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. It's the book of Proverbs chapter 14 and, you know, verse 15. Because again, that kind of pissed me off that they making mockery and laughing at. But this is for the slow people too. You got a lot of slow bellies in Israel and especially around the world. We know why they call them sheeple, because they easily misled. This is the and you know, this is ultimately a stumbling block, you know, because Elon Musk, that's what they are. Donald Trump, Elon Musk, you know, all these people are set up to pretty much, as you know, it's set up. You know, the scriptures talk about this world was made for many, but the world to come is made for few. You know, you got a lot of people trusting in this world as opposed to trusting in the Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, and those are those that are not the real believers. This is the book of Proverbs chapter 14 and verse 15. The simple believeth every word, but the prudent man looketh well to his goings. You know, or to his going. You know, those that truly believe, they're not just going to eat up what DJ Trump said. You know, and our people are so much willing to follow everybody but your Lord and Savior. You know, like the elders were saying, you had 2/3 niggas talk about, you know, they for Trump. You know, you had a whole group called the niggas for Trump. And then you go into that whole thing, the dude that's supposed to start it, he was affiliated with politics. I forgot what he was. I think he was maybe a councilman or no, he wasn't a governor, but he was a councilman. He was something in politics. To show you how did they just had these niggas come out the woodworks and do shit. Like you had Grandmaster Jay and the NFL, what's that, not fucking around crew, FAC. So you got simple people that believe these politicians, these actors, because that's pretty much what these politicians are. They're actors. And DJ Trump showed you that when he went from, like the elder said, he wasn't a garbage man, he wasn't a dog catcher, you know, he wasn't any of these things, but now he's at the highest office in the country. That lets you know that this shit is bullshit. And a simple person will believe in politics. Verse 16, a wise man feareth and departeth from evil, but the fool rageth and is confident. I'm going to reread that in the NLT. The wise are cautious and avoid danger. Fools plunge ahead with reckless confidence. And you know, that's the spirit, because that's what the elder constantly says about DJ Trump. You know, scripture is talking about, he said it was a saying, and I heard the beginning of the saying, but I never heard the ending of it. He said, you know, fools rush in where angels fear to tread. And an angel shouldn't fear anything, but if angels fear to tread, you know, a fool will just run in blindly. You know, you have had many a men do foolish shit and get other men caught up in that. You know, that's why it's not always good. You know, but again, my situation for a reason. You know, and the way my spirit is, I couldn't just sit back and, you know, some individuals probably can sit back. We all got our own thing going on or whatnot, but a true brother will look past what they got going on to, you know, literally speak up when you see somebody else about to, you know, do something that's going to actually affect not only themselves, but other people. You know, if you can't even take the time to speak up when you see Jake about to run into a wall, then how the fuck you really going to say that you going to die for another brother? You know, them just empty words for real, for real. But again, at the end of the day, you know, I don't know a man's heart and mind for real, for real. Only Yahweh Shem Yahushua do. But I do know this. I guarantee you more things are going to be exposed before this Passover, you know, before this year is over with, because we about to go through this Passover. And all this shit coming out before the Passover. So just imagine. And that's a major thing with that individual. That's a major shakeup in Israel. You know, I notice how Satan keep on throwing these haymakers. He's just shaking Israel for real. You know, the sifting. But I mean, you know, if you are of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, you're not gonna be shaken off of the branch, off the tree. You know, this is the book of Proverbs. Well, I'm gonna read this because ultimately, like I said again, this is set up for, you know, to get rid of 2/3 of the nation. This is the book of Matthew, chapter 13. It started at verse 14. And in them is fulfilled the prophecy of Isaiah, which saith, by hearing ye shall hear, and shall not understand, and seeing ye shall see, and shall not perceive. For this people's heart is waxed gross, and their ears are dull of hearing. And, you know, like again, you got Elon Musk with the chainsaw while they cutting all these jobs. You know, he making mockery right in your face. But those that have the eye to see, they'll see. And those that are given over to, you know, blindness won't, you know, and that's going to be their downfall. And their eyes they have closed, lest at any time they should see their eyes. So like at any time they should see with their eyes, and hear with their ears, and should understand with their heart, and should be converted, and I should heal them. But blessed are your eyes, for they should. But blessed are your eyes, for they see, and your ears, for they hear. Verse 17, for verily I say unto you that many prophets and righteous men have desired to see those things which ye see, and have not seen them, and to hear those things which ye hear, and have not heard them. Because we are in the time of pretty much the Lord revealing these things. You know, the prophets pretty much came and did their job, and then, you know, the prophets coming back were coming to do, you know, pretty much they revealed these things, and pretty much it's our jobs to interpret them and break them down to the people. Like the elder said, pretty much the prophecies they were different visions, but they all led up to the, you know, one major prophecy, you know. This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 16. And at the end of the day, again, you're going to see the Lord lay low more and more people. This is the book Proverbs, chapter 16. I'm going to start at verse 4, and it reads, the Lord Yahweh by Shem Yahushua have made all things for himself, yea, even the wicked for the day of evil, which we're about to see the day of evil. Verse 5, verse 5, everyone that is proud in heart, it is an abomination. Everyone that is proud in heart is an abomination to the Lord Yahweh by Shem Yahushua, though hand join in hand, he shall not be unpunished. And you got 2/3 of the nation of Israel that are proud, but you know who is especially proud? This red Hebrew Edomite, the devil, who you people we call the so-called white man, whose biblical nationality is Esau Edom. And this devil is being exposed, as well as, you know, all the proud in heart, as far as 2/3, and, you know, just all the wicked, everything, you know, because we are in the time of revelation. So if you're so-called Black, Hispanic, Native Americans, Seminole Indian, West Indian, or Haitian, I implore you to come back to the law, statutes, and commandments of your power, whose true name in the Paleo Hebrew is Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushua, you will be destroyed. With that, I want to give all praise, all honor, and all glory to Call Loyam La Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushua, by Hashem Kodash, double honors to the elders and to the apostles that taught me this truth. Peace and salutations to the Akim across the four corners of the earth, pushing this truth with faith and with sincerity, as well as risking their lives and the freedom to do so, now more so than ever. Till next time, Lord willingly, shalom, shalom, kwam yasharallah, mu'ath lababah.